Welcome, and we're back here in Montreal. On today's episode, we're going to be visiting with a variety of members of bountyfishing.com. Bounty Fishing is the world's largest online fishing tournament and one of the hottest, if not the hottest, websites on fishing on the internet. This is a great place for anglers. The community is made up of hardcore, serious competitive anglers. It's a great networking site as well. Bounty Fishing is like a cross between Bassmasters, CSI, and Facebook. It is the best site on the net for fishermen. And we're very, very fortunate today to be meeting with Mr. Richard Shafter, the founder and CEO of Bounty. Richard, it's great to meet you, buddy.
Dragon Slayer.
Awesome, man.
How are you, man?
I love your shirt, buddy.
I got one for you.
That's the best. I want one. Richard, tell us a little bit about Bounty Fishing.
Wow, what's to say? Somehow we were fortunate enough to have our first early adapters, people like yourself, who I come to know now online, finally get to meet, who really have gravitated towards this site. And it's a place for people to share pictures, upload stories, interact with other anglers, and compete. See how they measure up.
I'll tell you what I like about the site. All these guys, they're such hardcore, passionate people. I mean, I can't wait to be meeting these guys because they're absolutely driven. They're obsessed by catching fish. And not only that, I mean, they're great in terms of sharing information, stories, tips, techniques. It's a really great community. The community's reached out to me, and I'm basically meeting guys that have invited me. So it's going to be a first for me. I don't know half of these guys. And I'm really, really looking forward to meeting some of these guys. I got to tell you though, one of the things that I like about Bounty, Richard, is that to me, Bounty Fishing is, it's revolutionized the entire concept of tournament fishing. I was never a great fan of tournament fishing simply because it's hard on the fish and there's a lot of kill.
Absolutely.
Finally now, there is a way that people can hold fishing tournaments and they're compatible with conservation and catch and release practices, which I think has completely revolutionized the sport. This is brilliant. How did you come up with this?
Well, first of all, I would like to just touch upon what you said. Catch and release is something that's a term that's thrown around very loosely. Some of these fish spend many, many hours, 5 to 8 hours in a boat to be weighed on stage, and then to eventually be released in a fully separate part of the lake. And it's not good for the fish, obviously.
Survival risk is all.
So Bounty's the fish's fishing tournament. And it's instant catch and release. Take 2 quick pictures, put the fish back where you caught it. And obviously that for the resource going forward, it's far superior.
And the other advantage, I think, to the angler as well is that he can fish on his home water that he knows, as opposed to going on an unknown lake and fishing in a tournament. Generally speaking, the learning curve is a little bit harder on water that you've never fished before. So guys can go out and fish the lakes they know the best and compete against other guys across the country that are basically doing the same.
Absolutely.
And seeing what happens at the end of the week.
To answer your question, I apologize for the delay. Historically, these fishing tournaments cater to this elite angler, which I haven't come across the numbers, but it's probably less than 1% of this incredible community. And so I basically wanted to see how we can, cater towards 100% of the fishing community.
Who is the community, Richard? Who are the members? Tell me.
They're not exactly what I thought they would be. If I look, they're obviously very passionate, highly intelligent, motivated people who have really, got a hold of this site and they've made it their own. It's their community. Bounty Fishing is the people whose names, like yourself, appear with their avatars, interacting with one another. And, what a success it's been because we get so many emails from people who have met so many people through the community who've now gone out of their way, great distances for some, to fish with one another. So obviously we're thrilled with that response.
I think
I take a look at you.
That says a lot for the success of the community right there. I have to tell you, there's one member down in Tennessee who he had launched me an invitation that I could come and stay on his houseboat the whole summer and fish world famous Dale Hollow Lake for some giant smallmouth.
I know the member you're referring to.
So,
Right.
and there's a ton of guys and a ton of stories like this. I've seen guys reach out to each other on the community, in the community, and help out each other in different situations. And I can't see too many other communities, online communities, where you would see this type of interaction go on. It's moved beyond the online cyber world into a real world where there's people behind these avatars and there's interesting characters, and I just can't wait to meet some of these guys. Let me ask you, if you had to say anything to your members, Richard, what would it be?
It would be thank you. And go wet a line and compete while you're at it.
That sounds pretty good. Rich, I'm going to give regards to all of them for you.
Please do.
And we'll touch base when we get back. Thanks, bud.
Appreciate it.